I like to do this as an open appeal to any parents who might happen to be out there whose kids like to listen to a lot of the artists that I discuss up here all the time. And this is for you, especially if your kids would like to go to their shows to see their favorite artists perform, but you're uncomfortable about the idea. But first this, my name's Steve, and I've been following rock and roll for, well, let's just say a while now. And although I am now over the age of 18, the fact still remains that in my heart of hearts, I've always felt like that same starstruck 12-year-old child that I've always been from the time I first discovered it. Or maybe I just never got the memo that told me I had to let it go. I don't know. But in either case, I'd like to come before you this evening and, with all due respect to you, ask you to very seriously consider the idea of letting them go. I want you to know that if you do, you're absolutely doing the right thing. And of all the places that they could be on any given night, you really are sending your kids straight into one of the very safest environments of all. First of all, these venues are a lot smaller and they don't serve alcohol, and this lends itself to a more intimate show to begin with, but also tighter security. These shows are very well organized top to bottom. They're very professionally run, and long and short of it, nothing is going to happen that shouldn't. But don't take my word for it. If you have concerns, I'd suggest you call a venue ahead of time yourself. Ask questions. I'm sure that whoever takes your call will be more than happy to provide you with whatever information you feel you need. And then there's the artists themselves. And even if they do look, let's just say, different from the way that you or even I might present ourselves in everyday life, once you get past that, they're very real people. And just like you and me, they have hopes, dreams, and even fears. It's just that their performance happens to be their way of letting that out and sharing that with their fans. In doing so, I think they're doing these kids a tremendous service by helping these kids to find their own voice and actually empowering them to be the people that they already are. The other thing I've noticed is that in any random group of 4 or 5 kids, usually there will be one cool parent that goes with them. And the collective presence of all these cool parents actually adds one more layer of security to the atmosphere of the room. I find this to be a very good thing as well, because it actually adds to the fun of the whole thing. It's a lot easier to have fun when you know you're in a safe environment. I've always felt that. And from what I can gather, these kids really appreciate their parents going. And who knows, but maybe after a couple of times, you might even get to be that cool parent. And if that sounds like a stretch for you, understand I'm not asking you to do it right away. I'm just asking you to rule it in as a possibility for some time down the line. Anyway, I hope all that helped. This has been your good friend Steve, and until next time, I really appreciate you for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing everybody once again very soon. Steve out.